Hi, Lizzy.
Hi.
We wanted to have a little chat with you. Obviously, MDBrunch and MDSwap related. You were our first MD to experience the MD swap. So how did you get involved with it?
Well, I found out through MDBrunch. I found out that Pete Churchill had kindly offered to kickstart MDSwap. So I signed up and I was put in touch with Pete via email, and he agreed to come to my community choir online sessions. Yay!
That's amazing. How was it? How was your communication with Pete? Was it super cool?
We spoke on the phone after our emails, and it was so lovely, and he put me at ease. And we discussed the best way that worked for the choir to approach the online session.
Sounds fantastic and pretty easy.
So how did the session go? How did you feel about it?
I mean, it was an incredible, uplifting session. I took a short warm up and then I introduced Pete, and then he did 20 minutes on groove and using a song, the chorus of a song called Hard Road to Travel by Jimmy Cliff. And then I finished off the session myself with my own stuff. So it was right in the middle of my session, and for me it was so uplifting, and I could see that the choir were uplifted by it as well. As a choir leader, Zoom sessions they're hard work. You are broadcasting, it's bang 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 from start to finish. You don't get anything back, you don't hear your lovely choir. So on a practical point, it was just wonderful to have somebody taking 20 minutes of your session in the middle. Gives you a breather, and obviously you learn from watching other people, especially somebody like Pete. So I was very lucky. He was amazing.
Oh, so it sounds like you are very happy about it. But what about your choir? Were they very happy? What was the feedback afterwards?
I could see straight away that I think people were excited that there was going to be somebody different at the session. Not everybody knew too much about Pete Churchill. They do now. And they were really, I could tell, really engaged by it. I mean, Pete is an incredible educator.
So yeah.
But he yeah, absolutely. As well as being vocal, it's also quite physical. So that worked really well on a Zoom session because everyone was engaged and able to see each other engaging together and doing the actions of the movements and getting into the groove. So it worked really well, translated really well into Zoom. And for me, I was really inspired. It worked so well because you're a little bit apprehensive about sharing a session. And obviously, I lucked out with Pete, but it's really inspired me to do it again. So I'm going to have another special guest appear, but
So obviously, I mean, as you said, it is really difficult. It's exhausting on Zoom, and it's another term ahead of you that you've got to plan even more than you ever did before. So do you think you'd recommend MDSwap to someone, and why? Why do you think you would?
Yeah, I would really recommend it. For me, especially, just after Christmas, we just had it was coming up to nearly a whole year of doing this on and off online sessions, and you do run out of tricks. I started off doing kind of videos and fun things and costumes and themes, and then you're just like, after Christmas, you're like, I don't think I can carry on anymore.
It's exhausting.
What can I do now? And I want to be there for my choir, but I just couldn't quite get started this term. And then when this opportunity arose and I dived in and, asked if Pete Churchill could come along, but really, my session would have benefited from anybody coming along and taking over any of the lovely MDs from MDBrunch that I know and I trust and I feel safe with, and yeah, you know, it basically kick-started the term for me. And I have found motivation and inspiration through doing this.
Wow.
So
We
now,
can't ask for better than that. So basically, we need people to get involved, get on board.
don't hesitate. Just find the form and find your partner and just exchange. And
It's
you
just so easy.
It is
so easy.
It really was so easy.
Brilliant. Well, that's what people need to know. So you just can find all the information you need, either Facebook, Twitter, or on our website shortly. And so we will see you soon. Thank you so much, Lizzy. Thank you for being our first MD swapper.
And congratulations.
You're welcome.
Thank you.